because people are not really taking, because we're in floating loss, instead for us to come and learn the way out, you won't attend Zoom meetings. So I've already spoken about ARB. Let me look at B. Please type your real name. I want to know who this B is. Who is B? Type your real name in the chat. Let me know who you are. But I don't really know who is B. Okay, I've attended to ARB, I've attended to ONT. Let me attend to XCM. So people that are just joining, I say we should post our trades that we are into, the name of the coin, the average price, and the floating rate percentage. So let us look for the way forward, where the coin is going. So XCM. Okay, Noel. Okay, Noel. Okay, you are the one. Okay. But if you check your revenue page, send your revenue page to me on WhatsApp. Let me see whether you have been getting some sub sales. Must have been getting some minor profits. So XM minus 13, 0.4469. 0.4469. XM. I don't think did I sense them? I know you now. No, there is a potential for XM. On the 1-day chart is coming up because it has been really oversold. So you enter that so I expect this a projection for this same is that in the next 1 to 3 days it is expected that it should go up. You entered at 0.4 forward 4469. 4469. Okay, that's where you entered. So by now you are anyway. I don't need to measure it. You've already told me you're on floating loss of minus 13.87. So in the 1-day chart is looking promising, and in the 4 hours chart too is looking promising. So just go and be patient. It's almost getting close. It's showing that it has been really oversold. Are you not seeing it? Where's my annotation? No, I don't like this thing disappearing. Where's my annotation? Okay, I've seen it. So you can see from here that this coin has been on a downward trend since. So on the FIB, auto FIB, it has already reached this 0%. So the rule of auto FIB is that the moment a coin breaks this 0%, even if it breaks down, if it comes down further, it must start coming back up. It must. That's what I'm seeing on the 4 hours. Then on the 1 day, it's also showing that this coin has been oversold. So it has on the RSI, you can see on the RSI already here. On the RSI here is already pointing down. The next thing is for it to journey up. So be patient. I know you now. You even have award in patience. You have been following me since 2022. So your coin will slowly deliver. 1 inch. Wow, minus 19. Okay, OM. For that OM is a very powerful coin, that new coin. Because that coin, before I like giving trade that has good profit margins. That OM is very strong. So don't worry about your own OM. And on your OM, go and click that your trade. You will now see average price down. Let me know the average price. Then you will now see that red return rate. Then give me the value so that I can be able to know. No, don't even bother about that. You just enter it today. So let me check 1 inch. So Mr. Yusuf, are you only on 1 inch? Let's check 1 inch. 1 inch is a good coin too. It's a good coin. 1 inch. 1 inch. No. 1 inch on Binance. 1 inch. On this perpetual. No, don't worry. I'll get it 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch. You enter 1 inch. This coin is oversold. You enter at 4798. You enter at 04798. 4798. Okay, on 4 hours. Okay, the coin is trying to push up, but the distance from where it's going is still far. Are you seeing it? It's just moving below that entry price. It's moving below that entry price here. Are you seeing it? Has been on a downward trend. Just moving below that entry price. So on the 4 hours, it don't tire for that 4 hours, but it's showing that on the RSI is showing that the coin is oversold at this region. It's oversold at this region. You can see a small downward trend here. So is this RSI graph is pointing down. So if it comes up, the miracle you should be praying for is for a long candle like this, for a long candle, and for another long candle to form. If that one happens, it always happens in crypto now. We have seen it happen several times. If you can just pray for one long candle to happen like this, your floating loss will reduce. So let's go to 1 day charts. On 1 day charts, the RSI is pointing up to. So if you can do like this, and the candle forms here, you are good to go. Then on a 1 week, it's showing that you might be going down after like 6 days. But in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, let's hope that it will move a little bit to reduce your floating loss. And no, there's strategy that I taught you that time that you might use so that you can leave this trade or open more margin calls. Feel okay, you're on feel too. Wow, you're on feel. Feel is down by minus 33. Feel okay, this feel. You enter about what price? 7.781. And the one on the 4 hours is showing is the pattern. You can see that the pattern is almost the same pattern with inch. Are you seeing it? It's showing that at the 4-hour charts is trying all his best. Can you see the space? That's why you are in very high floating loss. See the space between your entry price when you entered the current price, why that floating loss is very huge. That's why you're in that high floating loss. That's why. Minus 31.85 is what I'm seeing here. So the coin needs to do a miracle of doing a long candle, like 20%, 30% candle, which is possible. Anything can happen in cryptos. So on that of inch, if your inch reducing floating loss, then you can do something about it. I think we have done it before. So I want to show us what I did. One of my trades. I think comp. So I think I've attended to most of us here, and some of us that didn't even post our trade, at least we've been able to get an idea on some of our trades projection of what it can do in the week that we're entering or a week later. But with all this projection, everything still depends on the market. And if there's a favorable news in the market, I think one of the news that we're expecting is from US. I think when they announce a good rate that can influence the market to move up, and that should be 31st, then we should be able to see market to move up. Should be able to see the market move up. Now, let me quickly give us the forecasts for the forecast for this week. Forecast Bitcoin. And now I want to tell us something. Some of us, if you are very, very observant, there are 2 times in a day where the market resets. There are 2 times in a day in our own time zone here, by 1 a.m. and by 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I've been observing it a lot. I did a research and discovered that. Now, this thing you are seeing red now. If you can try and wake up by 1 a.m. or by 1:30, you now see that this red, I'm expecting that all this corn that is red to turn to green. Or if they are green, it can turn to red. So there is tendency that this by 1 a.m., this floating low that is -2, by 1 a.m., it can turn to green. And from 1 a.m. to early, that's why most of us that will enter some trades in the night and will now sleep, we will now wake up, we will now see that our trade has already sold off. It's because of the time zone. By 1 a.m., the entire market resets. And by 2 p.m., it resets 2 times in a day. I've observed it. I will just see that the entire market will reset. I think I've done a training on that before, on trading psychology. Maybe one of these days, I will give us a training on trading psychology and trading generally, how it works. So by 1 a.m., why should I expect it? If I just pick one coin, if most of the coins we have this coin, the market will go green. I've seen it. Are you seeing that this coin is on a downward trend? So by 1 a.m., I expect there should be a green candle here. By 1 a.m., we'll observe it. Let me check another coin. You can see that all the coins are in the same direction. Are you seeing it? They are going down on the. It's showing that they are oversold. I expect the market to pick up by tomorrow. By 1 a.m., the market should pick up by 1 a.m. You can see. By 1 a.m. I think there is some people are also on lead too. It is trying to come up too on one day too. So I expect the market to show green. If Bitcoin can move, let us take Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the one that even resets the market. I'm showing us a powerful information on trading, which most people are not following. Now let's go to the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. Bitcoin might go down in the 4 hours. The market might go more red. Because if Bitcoin from here, I'm coming, where's my? If Bitcoin from here, if say this graph is like this, I can guarantee you by tomorrow morning, market will pick up. I can guarantee you that market must pick up. But the direction of this Bitcoin now, because it has moved up, I don't see the way it moved. I think it moved, it's not on Friday. You see the way Bitcoin move and the market pick up. It moved massively from 39,000 and it touched. That's a massive move. Massive move. I think it did like 5% up. That's why most of the market woke up from slumber. So, but from what I'm seeing here, Bitcoin in the next 4 hours, this is 7 bit. 7, 8, 42, 9, 10, 11, 12. From what I'm seeing here, market might still come down more. Market might still come down more by 1 a.m. or by tomorrow. Then by 2 p.m. tomorrow, market will now, I think every 12 hours, market might reset. So if market goes down from 1 a.m. tonight to this place, and I expect by 2 p.m. tomorrow, market should go green. So expect the market to go down a little bit. Then by 2 p.m. tomorrow, it might go up. Everything I'm saying here is just a projection. It's just from my knowledge of how trading time works. We have different time zones. But in the one-day charts, that's where we can know where we are going to this week. This week, I'm foreseeing the market is coming down, because from the chart here, Bitcoin has been overbought. You don't try invest. You don't. It's overbought. That's why the price was resisted at 42,795. So, and the graph here is almost showing that it is overbought. So if it touches around 42, I'm expecting that from Tuesday, Wednesday, it's just a projection. Market might go down till weekend. So I'm thinking this week might be bearish. This week might be bearish. So it is until next week we should be expecting okay, you see now, is by upper week next week, first week of February, we should be expecting the market to pick up again. So Bitcoin might try to pick up if there's not any other negative fundamental news. Bitcoin might pick up from next week back to like 46,000. But I used to see a lot of people that always give their own projection, no, because this was the tools I used to project. But most of the projection I'll be hearing from, they will tell you that Bitcoin might go down to 30,000, 36,000, 20,000. And if Bitcoin does that, the market will be very, very, but this is what I'm seeing. And I've been using it, and it has been working for my own projections. So I believe I follow my own projection, and I try to check other top analysts in the market, what they say. Sometimes it tallies with my own, sometimes it does not tally. So in 1 week, by upper week next week, I expect the market to be bullish. So that's my projection for this week and next week. Now let me now go to for some of us that we might be having floating loss. I want to teach us on how to open more margin calls. That is why it is very, very important that you don't put all your trade money in a trade. Always leave some balance behind. This is only applicable for people that have extra capital. But for people that have only $100, you are at the mercy of the markets. Because the moment the bot has finished all your money to buy a coin when it's going down, you don't have any other option than to wait for the market to begin, for the coin to begin to pick up and sell off and give you profit. That's why I always try my best to give signals that will sell very fast, but everything is still based on the market. Now, anybody that is in a trade currently that I just send, any signal I just send now for people that have entered, please be monitoring that your trade, because from what I've seen, is either two things. Because market is what, and Bitcoin is what determines the movement of the market. So I'm expecting, because Bitcoin is going down, if not for Bitcoin that is going down in the next 4 hours, market will have gone up. So make sure you are taking a closer look at your trades. The moment you see any small profits, I beg, sell and come out for the market, for the trade, please. Don't stay long on trade this week. Don't stay long on the trade this week. Anytime you see any small profits, 1.52%, leave those trades and enter another trade. You have to be doing sniping strategy this week. Any signal that is sent, don't wait for the coin to reach your take profit percentage before you just sell off. So for you to learn on how to increase your margin calls, now let's say you are in a coin in a coin. This is applicable for people that you know that your coin is going down and you still want to be making money in the floating loss. And let me give us an example. I don't think this one has let me open this one first. Let me check the I want to check the strategy settings. Okay, this one has 15. Okay. Now, this person, I'm busy later. Now, this trade now has been long for some time now. Now, you will see that this trade stopped at the 6th margin call, and the balance that remains in this account in the exchange is $11, because as the coin was going down, the bot was able to use $195 until it reached the 6th margin call. Now, this bot will not buy again, but the moment it bought all the coins as it was going down and it used all your remaining capital in your balance, it will not buy again. It has stopped in the 6th margin call. But let's imagine that this trade reaches 15 margin call and it now ended there. That means it has used all the margin call finish. You don't buy all the level to the 15 margin call. Then you need to open more margin calls so that the bot can be able to buy more cheaper to reduce this floating loss. I think I've done a video on that before for small falls that I've seen the video. So this coin now, so that's why anytime that the boss is trying to buy more, and it couldn't buy more, it couldn't get more USDT by itself automatically, it will get a signal that there's no money enough to buy this coin is going down. It will now automatically switch off. It will switch off. It will not buy more coin for you again because it can't get any more ways to buy more coins for you, because the more it buys for you, the more it will be reducing your floating loss. The more it buys for you, the more it's reducing your floating loss, because as it's buying, it will be making sure that your average price is getting close to the current price. That's the benefit of opening more margin calls. Let me look for an account where I can actually explain this very well. I don't know whether I can get an account to come in on. Let me check this account. Let's see whether I think this is also okay. It has bought to 6 margin call, but the number of calls, the number of margin call that was given this trade was, if I go to margin configuration, is I saying it is 12. Is 12. So they bought to the 6th level. He bought this one. He bought this one. When the coin went down by 0.15, he bought. When it went down again, he bought. But the moment you get to the 6th call, the money has already been exhausted by this multiple buying ratio. That's why the bot ended here. It couldn't go further because let's imagine this, the number of margin calls that this person had. Are you getting me? If the person has all the margin call is only 6 and the bot now stop here. So the person needs to now go and okay, let me just do something. I'm coming. Let me check. Let's imagine that this person just did 6 margin calls. But normally I don't do this margin calls. In none of our setting, our margin calls is minimum, even if you have $100, is 10 margin calls or 9. So let's imagine that this bot has bought to the 6 margin call and he couldn't buy more again because it has already exhausted all the money. It has already used $202 the moment you get to the 6 margin call. So he couldn't buy again. That's why he switched off the margin call. So you need to now open more margin call so that the bot can buy more. So what do you now do? You now increase this your 6 margin call to like 10 or 12. Then you now click margin configuration. Then you now scroll down. The moment you get to this place, you now see that the setting here was 2.5. That was the last persistent drop that was put here, and to buy one time. So by default, the bot will now give you these figures, which you have to edit. And this means that if the coin goes down by another 12%, it will buy 128 times $15, which is the first buying amount. And you don't want that. So what will you do? You reduce this to like 1.5, to like 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 1.5, 2.5, then 3.5. So at the other end there, you change it to 111. You change it to 111. 111. 1. I'll tell you the meaning of all this thing. Now, this means this setting you are giving the bot means that if the market goes down further by, if you add the 7th call to the last one, if the coin goes down by another 1.5 plus 2.5 is 4, 4 plus 3, 4.5 plus 3.5 is 8, 8.5 plus 1.5, that is 10, 10 plus that's 12.5, 12.5 plus that's 16%. That means you have now created more margin call that in case this coin goes further down by a total of minus 6, that's the meaning of this thing down here. That if this coin goes further, because the addition of this one by one give us a total of 16%. That means if this coin goes down further by another minus 16%, the bond should be buying 1 times of my first margin call and the first buying amount. This is the meaning. So the first buying amount say is 15. So if you know that you don't have much money, you do calculation. Okay, if the coin is going, I want the bot to buy more, and what capital do I have as a backup so that I can still be making money in the dip as the coin is down in negative. Now you now calculate 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So 6, that means if the coin goes down by another 6 level down, if the coin goes down by another minus 1.5, then another 2.5%, making a total of 4%, minus 4%. And now say that anytime it goes down by minus 1.5%, you should buy 1 times of your $15. So if you add this one up to the last one, it will give a total of 15 times 6. I think that's $90. That means if you have extra $90 in your Binance, if the coin is going down, up and down, the bot will still be buying the coin for you more cheaper and giving you even profit in the floating loss. As the coin is going up and down, it will still be giving you some small profits in your revenue, and it will be helping to be reducing the floating loss so that you get closer to your entry price. So this is the opposite of using manual replenishment. If you want the bot to be doing automatic replenishment for you to reduce your floating loss, number one, and to help you to even be making money even in the dip. This is why you need to open more margin calls. That's why you don't always put all your money in trade. Like this trade now, the person only have just $202, and the person is not even ready to even add more money. If the person add more money to this trade now, even with this floating loss, he will be making money. But because all the money has been exhausted, that's why you can see that all the thing, all the what the bot just did was just buy. It would have even given more profit even in the deep if more money was added to this account. Even in the floating loss, it will still be making small money. It will be, even if the person just add $100, the person will still be making more money, and this floating loss will be reducing. Because the moment the bot buys more, if you buy $15, you discover that this thing immediately will reduce like it will reduce to like minus 31%. If you buy another minus 50, another $15, I mean, this minus 33 might reduce to like minus 29. So the more it's buying, it will be reducing this your floating loss, and it will be giving more profit. Even it will give you some small minor profit anytime the coin goes up again from the price he bought initially in the maybe in the 7 margin call he bought. It got to the 8th level he bought. When the price now go higher than the 8th level up, it will sell. That's why you see some people that are using using let me just show us, using more margin calls, even making small tiny profits even in the floating loan that they have. So let me just show us. You can see that this trade on Bitcoin is the total margin calls here is 25. It's 25. Now, if I go up here at the top anchor now, you can see that the bot is giving small profits. Even as the coin is down, it's giving all the sub cells, because the moment the margin calls reaches from 5th, 6th, 7th, it will be selling for you individually, independently. And depending on the first buying amount you put, that's why you'll be seeing that the profits here are very tiny, because it's just giving profit on $15. Okay, it's giving on $22 here. And he bought coin of $22 here and it sold. Let's check this one. He bought here again. Okay, he bought $14 worth here. $14, about $15, and he gave profit. Even in the deep, it will be giving you small sub sales. So if you have understood what I've said so far, type 4 in the chat. Type 4 in the chat if you have understood what I've said. So especially for new people that does not know how to open more margin calls. So I've recorded it. You can watch it all over again. If you have understood what I've said so far, type 4 in the chat. Type 4 in the chat. I need more confirmation so that I can know that we understood what I've said so far. Type 4 in the chat. If you don't type 4 in the chat, that means you don't understand what I've said. Then you can go back and watch the recording, or I can send a video to you on how to open more margin calls. That's why somebody came to my office on Saturday in our seminar, and he was telling me he has increased his capital. He's now having $295. Can he now use $300? I said, don't use it. He was having $295. I think he started with $195. He now bought an extra $100 worth of USDT. And he said he wants to use $300 setting. I said, no, don't use it. Don't use $300 setting. The $300 settings for people that have $1,000. Because if you have, like this person that added extra $100, let him continue to use that $150, that $100 to $150 street setting, because that setting has 10 margin calls. This is where money management comes in. It has 10 margin calls. So the moment the coin is in a floating loss, since you already have, because the moment the bot buys the 10 margin call, it won't buy again. So for you to be able to reduce your floating loss and still be making money in the downtrend market, then this is where the $100 will now come in. If you cannot open that margin call, open more margin calls, maybe like I just showed us, like from 10, you stop at 10, you can open like let's say 7 more. 7 more margin calls. Okay, 6. You can open 6. Or you can just, this is what you just do. Okay, I have $100 and I want to be making money even in downtrend. I said, okay, let me divide 100 divided by 12. Then you can open 8 margin calls. You can open 8 more margin calls, and you can change its first buying amount to $12. So that anytime the boss is buying, it will not be using $15. It will be using 12. So you can open 8 margin calls, and on each margin calls, maybe the 7th, maybe you stop at 10 margin call, then the 11 one, 12, 13, 14, 15. You cannot be using 1.5 as the multiple the drop-in ratio. You can use 1.5%, 2.5, 3.5, 1.5, 2.5, so that it can be able to give him like up to like minus 16% in case the coin goes down further. And on the other side here, you just put 111 as multiple buy-in ratio, so that the person can still be making money in the floating loss. It will just change the first buying amount here. And that's what I did to this coin. Here, change the first buying amount here. If you are using like $100, $200, change to $12 or even $11. So the bot will be buying and still be giving some small profits. So I think I've done justice to how to open more margin calls so that you can reduce your floating loss, make more money in the dip, and come out of the trade gradually. Now, let me go to the next agenda. Go to the next agenda. Okay, the next agenda is how to start trade and to sense and take signal by yourself. Because I've been teaching us these things since, and I think somebody is here. And he's not even here today. Is Ray. He has been taking this by himself and has been working for him. So the taking trade by yourself is using RoyalQ. If you don't want to use TradingView, just come here, tap this change here, so that the coins will be arranged to the highest negative. When you have done that, now enter the first coin that is the most negative. The moment you get here, some trainers always say that you don't even need to analyze, that the further a coin goes down, the faster it will give you profits, and it will give you more profits. Like this coin that is down by minus 6.15, it can give you like 3 to 4% trade profits. So if you don't even want to do any analysis, just enter this coin because it's down by minus 6. You can take 3 to 4%, but the lower your trade profit ratio that you want to take, the faster the trade will deliver. So and I taught us that when you want to enter a trade with RoyalQ, after you have picked the most negative, now the next thing for you to learn, let me remove all these indicators. So you can see that it is blank. The next thing for you to check is that check the count that is it on a downward trend. You can see that on the 4-hour chart, it's on a downward trend from here down. And if you check the 1-day chart too, is it on the downward trend? You can see that the candles are slightly on a downward trend. From here, it has been coming down until it came here. So if you have identified that, the next thing for you to do is now to click on this, what we call RSI. Click on RSI. When you click it, and I told us that ensure that on the 4-hour chart and on the 1-day chart, the figure here is between 10, it should be less than 45. The lower the figure, the better. You can see that currently it is 31. The moment you see it's like 47, this place 47, 48, 50, don't enter the coin. So the lower the value you see here and on the 4-hour chart is already down by minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 7. The further down it goes, then you can enter this coin and trade this coin So that's how you can take signal by yourself. But despite the fact that I'm teaching this thing, people are still always expecting me to be sending signal, which I will always be doing. But once in a while, when your trade has ended, you can try and take signal by yourself by following this formula that I've taught us. So let me just stop there and go to the next agenda. So we are on our 90 days challenge already for people that are taking the business serious by telling people about RoyalQ. And we already have online webinar that we have been doing weekly and physical seminars. And some of us have not even been attending. Now, for some of us that our coins are down, that's what I've been doing. Enter my coins are down. I will now intensify more on sharing RoyalQ with people, so that when they enter from the bottom, they will make profit faster than people that have been in a coin for a very long time. And since you need more capital to inject into your trade, so when you introduce more people to RoyalQ, you'll be able to get more bonus and reward details. So it depends on what you are targeting on RoyalQ. What level do you want to get in RoyalQ? What rank do you want to get in RoyalQ? So that you can be able to be earning money in two ways, on your trades and from your team. So let me now give room for questions. So if you have any questions, you can now ask your question now. Okay, I just explained now. Your magic volume 15. You can have your question answer.
So you said we should press the RSI. After pressing the RSI, then what do we do?
The RSI is just for you to confirm. The purpose of checking the RSI is that, is it a good entry time? Is it good for me to enter? So the lower the RSI value, the better for you. So I said that the rule is this: you must make sure that the RSI value figure there is between 40 down. 40 down. So if it's 40 down, it is good to go. From 2.5% to 2%. So I've already done a video on this already, so I can send it to you so that you can watch.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So TT is saying that the bot has already bought all the margin calls. I've just explained 2 times now. I've explained 2 or 3 times now that the moment the bot has bought all the margin calls in your own case, go to your margin configuration. I've just said it now like 2 times. Thank God I've already even recorded this video. Go to your margin configuration. Go and increase your margin call. Change your margin configuration from 15 to like 25. Change to like 25. So when you change to like 25, you go here, preset. You now go to where they wrote margin call limit. Your own is 15. Change it to 25. Then edit it from what I've just explained. Then on the buy-in ratio, on the let me show you. I've already explained already. Since that's bought all your margin call, then you come here. This way your own will end. The moment you have changed that 15 to 20, this place will now be opened down to like maybe 20 or 25. Then the figure here change it to like between like 1.5, 2.5, and 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 to the end. Then at the side here, just put 1 to the end. I've already explained it now, so that the bot will now be, that means you can only do this if you have extra USDT in your Binance, so that the bot will be buying more cheaper down and selling and giving more profits, give you some small minor profit, and be reducing your floating loss. And in case the coin even pumps, it can give you more massive profits, up to 5-8%. I think I've answered that question now. I hope you are clear, sir. Okay. Okay. Um, margin call limit is 15. Okay, what is the least amount one can have to increase margin calls? It depends on what you have. Even if you have $30, just divide that $30 by your first buying amount. Let's say you have $30 divided by 12. That means you can't do more than 2 margin calls. So let's go for $50 divided by 12. Then you can open 4 margin calls. Let's say the bot has bought to the end. So if your own is 10 margin calls, just increase to like 14, or you can even do 11 self. So at that means you can't do more than 4 margin calls. If your bot has bought to like 10 margin calls, if your total margin call is 10, so increase to like change that 10 to 15. Then on the left hand side, just change everything to like 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5 to like to the 5 margin code. Then on the other right hand side, the multiplying ratio, just change it to 1, 1, 1, 1. So the bot will be buying more when the coin goes down, and when it goes up again, to be selling, and it will give you minor profits in the floating loss that you are, reducing your floating loss. So the more capital that you have, the more margin cost you can have. So if you have like 100 margin, like $80 divided by like 12, you can open 6 margin calls. If you have $100 extra, you can open like 9 margin calls. So that is the formula on how to open more margin calls depending on what you have. So the question is, why are we not encouraged to use the AI margin call instead of using manual setting? That's a very good question. Now, we don't use AI margin call because the AI margin call is very conservative. It will be looking for a very favorable market condition before you're able to buy. Okay, let's say it this way. Let's say you that wants to use the AI margin call, you want to completely make your bot to be in automation mode. It will be more conservative. If you enter a trade and you are using $200 to trade a coin, and someone is using another $200 to trade that same coin, if you open your own AI margin call, then your AI margin call that you open, it will override your manual setting that we have given you for your trade. It will not make use of that trade setting that you are using. It will not be using its own discretion. It will using its own AI algorithm to be buying for you, and it will not buy frequently like the way we use our manual setting. Because if you do that, you might not make profit more, like you cannot make profit up to someone that is using the manual setting that was given. Me, I have never been using AI. I don't like it because I want the bot to quickly buy for me down when the coin is going down. Then when it's not going up, it will give me more profit, because the bot sells the first, second, third, fourth magic call in a bulk. So I want the bot to quickly buy the first, second, third, fourth magic call for me. If I have like $200, I want you to buy like $150 worth of the coin for me in the first 4 margin calls, depending on the setting I'm giving to it. So at the moment the coin is going up and I want to get 3%, I can be able to get like 3% of $150, making like $4.5 as profit. But if you use AI margin call, it might not even buy. You can only buy. You first buy the first buying amount, then you cannot buy the second one. It might not. It will stop. It will not buy faster. It will not buy aggressively, because it's trying to conserve your money for you. It will be waiting for the market to be very favorable before it buys for. So that's why I don't use it. Now, second question: can the setting be changed for an ongoing trade? Yes, like what I do just explain now. If you have a coin that has gone down, you can go and open more margin calls. The moment you open margin call, you see that the moment you open it, the moment the coin goes down by the percentage you give it in the next margin call, maybe by 1.5, by 2%. The moment the coin goes down by -2%, by -1.5%, depending on the margin call drop percentage you put it, immediately it will buy for you. So you can edit your setting anytime. That's why when your trade is ongoing, you want to quickly edit your trade profit. I do it a lot. Maybe a coin is ongoing, is trading, and I want to quickly make profits. I will just go here. If I put let me open this trade. Don't know why it's not opening. You can edit your setting anytime, even when the bot is ongoing. Like I'm on this trade now, this word coin, and I put 3.4% here, and I put my take profit ratio to be what 3.4. 3.4. I want it to give me 3.4%. Now, and I discovered that this coin is here, and I discovered that at this place, the boy is already showing me 2.5% profit rate, return rate. It has already 3.4. So while the trade is ongoing, I can quickly enter the coin like this, quickly go to trade setting, quickly edit this thing because it's showing 2.5. I'll quickly change to 2.3, then save. The moment I click save immediately like that, I come back here. I will just discover that the bot will just sell for me immediately. The moment it does just a small change from 2.5 to 2.3, before I even get here, as I save it, it will sell. So, but if you want to wait for the bot to give you that actual profit ratio that you gave it, it will not sell until it gets to that 3.4. So you can actually edit your bot while it is trading. Now, let me answer the last question. Can someone with $400 capital trading take 2 trades simultaneously if he is using the yes, but yes, you can. Okay, let me see. You can, but I don't really like it because if the market goes against you, I would prefer you to be doing one trade. Now you are using $400, so you can say that you can do 2 trades. That is $200 for each trade using the $100 to $150 trade setting. So, but I would prefer you to even do 1 trade for now, please. So, if you are using that $100 to $150 trade setting, all you can just do, if you want to make more profit, instead of you doing 2 trades, that first buying amount, you can change it from 15 to like 17 or 18 to make more profits. So that in case the market goes against you, you need to have some more money in your Binance to be able to open more margin calls, to be able to reduce your floating loss. So I won't recommend you to even do 2 coins for now. But if you know that you can know how to manage that $200 for 2 coins, you can go ahead. But at least do 1 coin. 1 coin. But you can still go for 2 coins as long as the trade favors you. So I think I've answered those questions. So is there another question? I want to quickly show you what I did on one of my trade. Okay. Okay, can I ask your question? Move and ask your question. Move and ask your question. Oluwatoyin Samuel. Unmute and ask your question. Because you're raising up your hand. I thought you were asking a question. I'm not asking your question. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic if you want to ask a question. No, okay, I have to allow. Okay, I have to unmute. Okay, I've allowed you. I have allowed you. I've allowed now. Just go to your mic now and unmute. It's not going. I have allowed. I have clicked ask to unmute. Yes, now ask to unmute. I've clicked it. Okay, somebody else should do it to talk so that let me know whether maybe he's having a network issue. Mr. Yusuf, talk. Let me hear. I've asked you to unmute.
Hello, sir.
His own is working now. I don't know why his own is not working. He has unmute and is already talking. I don't know why his own is not working. So I'm muting him back now. I muted him. So I already told you, ask to unmute. So click your mic to unmute. Let me try another person. Mr. Christian, ask to unmute. Talk, Mr. Christian. Let me see whether you can do your own. Two people have done their own, but you are not able to do your own. Okay. You can see they have unmute now. So I don't know why you cannot unmute though. So it's better you type in a chat box if you cannot unmute. I don't press on like 4 times now. I think that's already pinning me. So keep on trying. So let me just show us what I want to show us. Now there's a particular coin. Now we don't encourage selling off in loss. You must only do this if you have experience. I have a coin that I was in for a very long time, but I did it only because the floating loss was very, very small. That coin is comp. As the coin has even gone down more again. So that coin, I entered it, I think you see, I entered that coin since 15th of January. That's almost 2 weeks. Okay, it was 2 weeks. It was only buying for 2 weeks because there was not enough capital in this account. So it was just buying. I was not saying that this coin, and I want to go and check the charts that I want to reduce my my loss. So I did a automatic sell. I just went here to sell. I click sell, and I told you the price I wanted to sell for me, so that I will be able to reduce my floating loss. So let me just show you an example of what I mean. Let's say I want to sell this coin now. I want to sell. I will now put the amount I want to sell. Because the current value of this coin now is the current value of this coin now is 2.297, and I entered at 2.32, 2.323. So if I want to manually sell, I cannot say, if I say I want to sell at market price, I want to sell, that means I want to sell at current price. But if I want to reduce my floating loss, I will untap that. I will now do like let's say I want to sell at 2.3. It will show how much I will lose here. That estimated selling profit, I'll be losing 1.425. So I wanted to minimize my loss. That's why I did that way. Now for this coin comp, that comp was just buying. I've never made any profit since almost 2 weeks. So I just told myself that yesterday, let me just leave this coin. So I went to go and sell the coin manually. No, I didn't even sell it manually. I gave it an higher price to sell for me to reduce my loss, and I lost minus 6.810 because I saw the coin went was minus 4.54. I only did this with the intention and with a plan that I will get my money back. So don't ever do this. Don't ever sell a coin that is in very huge floating loss. Because I have two trades here. One is ATA. That one is very deep in floating loss. So I can never even try to sell that one, because if I sell it, I'll be losing a whole minus 48. So I don't want to lose that kind of money. So I have to sell that coin. But when I went to go and check the charts, I know that in one day it's not coming up. I just sold it, knowing that and planning that I must get that money back. So what did I do? The moment I sold it off, I quickly entered I enter 3 coins today, and that loss, if I go to the revenue page here for this account, I have recovered my loss back today. I sold that coin off and I got my loss back with more change on top. Are you seeing it? So I enter 3 coins for this account today. I enter Uma early in the morning. When I send it to the group, it quickly made me, in less than 34 minutes, it gave me 3.54. And enter again, it gave me 1.3. I enter RNDR, it gave me 1.2. I enter CFX again. So that means I enter how many trade? 1, 2, 3, 4. I recover my loss back. Because I did it strategically with experience. And I convinced myself that this morning I must make it back. Because if I still stay in that comp till now imagine that coin that has been on it for 2 weeks. It never make me any profit because I didn't open more margin calls for this account. If I have made open more margin calls, I will have been getting some minus profits. I can't discover that I can't say this coin too long again. So I say I will sell off, and I was able to target like 4 coins just today. So in a day, I was able to recover that loss back. So you can only do this if you have a good strategy of entering coin that will recover your loss back. I've been doing this since 2021. If I'm tired of a coin, don't sell a coin angrily, emotionally, because you are tired. You can only do it knowing that I will enter another trade again to give me my money back. That's why I did that. And I made a mistake in, I think, last year, when I went to go and sell off my coin over $400, and I carry other money out from Binance. I want to go and put it in one project, and there my money go hang. If I have the knowledge I have now, I wouldn't have done that mistake last year. I would have just sold off and recoup my money back in RoyalQ again. But don't ever sell manually, angrily, emotionally, or because you are tired. I've already given us 2 options on how you can get out of floating loss. I said it last week, either through manual replenishment or through opening more margin calls and doing automatic replenishment with the bots. And the third strategy is what I just told us now. And that should be your last resort. And you can only do it if the floating loss is very, very small. Don't ever do it if you don't have if the floating loss is too high, or number 2, you don't have the skill to be able to enter coins chap to recover your money back. So I did that knowing that I'll recover my money back. So Oluwatoyin Sami, I'm still waiting for you to open. You cannot open. And I think I've used that strategy some of us here. Mr. Yusuf can testify on a coin that was holding them down for a very long time. And I told him that, so sell this coin off, leave it for another coin. And he entered those coins and was able to recover his loss back. And since that time, he was not making me profits. I think that was last year, December or November, before we entered this market that has been downtrend since January. So I think that should be the end of today's meeting. So if you have any other question, you can post it in the group. Please, as we share my one-shot trade settings, use for trades you send to the group. One-shot trade setting for which capital? Because I have different I don't know. Okay, I've not sent that trade setting have I sent that PDF file to you? I have a PDF file where I have different trade settings for different capital. So just send your email to me. So I will forward it to you. So I have a trade setting for different capital. Just chat me up, send your email to me, and I will forward it to you. So it's already on PDF. I have different trade setting depending on capital. So once in a while, I can adjust it anytime I want to enter a trade. If I want to enter a trade, I will adjust it. If I want to make more profit, I can just increase the first buying amount or increase the multiple buy-in ratio at the right hand side. That's the only time I update the setting. So I already have a setting that I use for all our team. So I think I've answered your question. And must the RSI of point the same direction? Okay. No, I don't use 15 minutes. So no. I don't use 15 minutes for my analysis on RoyalQ. I don't. I use 4 hours. I use 4 hours to take profit most times. I use only 4 hours. That's what I use to take profit though. I do most of my charts on 4 hours. Like almost 4 trades I did today. Even in the group, it's discovered that I only send, I think I sent CFX. I sent I just sent Uma. I think I did that woman by myself. I only sent 2 out of 4 I did. So I did 4 trades today that delivered for me very, very fast. I'm even on the 5th trade now. So I always use 4 hours, as you can see. I only use 4. I don't use 15 minutes. I don't use 30 minutes. I only use all those lower time frame. If I want to know what's happening at those lower time frame, I just check that lower time frame. If there is buying pressure, if there are more demand, if there are demand, I'm seeing green candle in 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 5 minutes. I know that coin will deliver very fast. That was the strategy I use for those 4 coins I traded today. I will check the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes, the 30 minutes. When I see there are green candle there, and I look at the direction of the graph of the RSI, I will know that coin will deliver very fast. So most times, when I want to take my trade, my standard is I use 4 hours to take profits. So when on the 4-hour chart, when I see the RSI is 40, the value is 40 downward, I will enter that coin. I only use 1 day to know that in 1 day, if the market goes against my coin 4 hours, in 1 day, that means in 1, 2, 3 days ahead, does this coin have a tendency of delivering faster? So when I now come to 1 day, the moment I now see that on the RSI 2 is less than 40, I will relax that if it doesn't deliver in 24 hours, in 1 day, 2 days, it should be able to deliver. So I now use that 1 day as a projection, as a backup for days ahead, that this coin, will it be able to deliver? If it doesn't deliver in 24 hours for me, or in less than 24 hours for me, in 1 day, 2, 3 days ahead, is the coin in a downward trend that I can pick up in 1 day, 2 days ahead. So the moment I confirm this, I know that the coin might deliver for me tomorrow or next tomorrow. So that's why I use this formula. It has been working for me. And this formula only doesn't work if there is a sudden, if the market now goes against this my formula, my analysis, that's when the coin can dip more. So that's the only way. So that's the way I do my analysis on RoyalQ. I just use RoyalQ to train us for people that does not know how to use trading view. Now let me what on that direction you are talking about, let me just show you. That graph, when you check that value on 4 hours, you must also check how this graph is moving. You can see that the graph is pointing down. That means it's about to turn up. That's the meaning. It's about to turn up because it's pointing down. I see it's pointing down. So the next thing is to curve like this. That's the way this one curved. That's the way this one curved. That's the way this one curved. Here. So the moment it go like this and it's showing less than 40, it then for it is go up. A green candle will form here. Then it will go up to deliver. So on the 1 day chart too, if I go on the 1 day chart too, you can see here that the figure here is I'm coming. This thing don't go, that disappear. Where did it go? Okay. On the 1 day chart, you can see that it's on downward trend, from here, and the figure here is less than 40. We are good to go. And here it's pointing down. The next thing for us to go up. So this formula is okay for me. Downward trend is negative. I'm good to go. But this chart analysis on RoyalQ here is different from trading view. If I go and show trading view, all these charts will be different. But you can be using RoyalQ for now. It will work for you. Because I've discovered that the charts, the figures, the formula, and the figures of RSI, the direction of this graph, these candles will be different. Let me just go and show you now. You see, it seems as if there's a time difference between those figures. Let me show us. I don't know where did my annotation go? I can't see my annotation. Hello, are we still there? Okay, let me share my screen again. Let me just show us. I'm coming. Let me show. If you are seeing any of my words, please type 2 in the chat, please. If you are seeing any of my words, type 2 in the chat. So I will finalize with that. If I go to trading view, on trading view, on the 1 day chart for this coin, it's showing minus 6.79. And the RSI is at the 5. Let's go to trading view. You see, trading view is more accurate. So I use trading view mostly for my analysis. So if I go to trading view, I now search for WLD coin. Let's check the 1 day chart. You see that on the 1 day chart, is showing minus 5.75, but on RoyalQ is showing minus 6.79. Are you not seeing it? Minus 6.71, but on trading view is showing minus. On the 1 day chart here is showing minus 5.83. The figure here, the value here of the work coin now on the 1 day is 2.274. Let's check here. It's showing 2.280. Are you seeing small difference? So the time, the time difference, the difference in the charts, there's some difference in the charts on RoyalQ and on trading. So I prefer using trading view. But even if you use the same charts on RoyalQ, you are still good to go. So don't let us overflog the trading so that I will not be talking too much, or else it will not enter again. I don't want to talk more so that it will not enter again. So that I won't talk, and you might not be getting it again. So if you have understood what I've said so far today, just type 4 in the chat so that we can call it a day. If you have understood what I've said so far since I've started, type 4 in the chat. So let me just end this